everyone, Olivia here. Today I want to answer two of the most common questions I get almost every single day. The first one is, can you actually make money trading? And the second one is, how much money do you really need to start? There are so many opinions online, it's hard to know what's true. Some people say you need thousands of dollars to make trading worthwhile, while others promise you can turn 20 bucks into a fortune overnight. The truth is always somewhere in the middle. So, today I want to give you my honest opinion based on my own experience and everything I've seen from people trading with me. Question number one. Can you actually make money on trading? The short answer is yes, you absolutely can. People make money trading every single day. But there's what most people can tell you is trading is not a magic money machine. It's a skill. And like any other skill, it takes time to learn. You're going to have winning days and losing days. You're going to make mistakes, especially at the beginning, and that's completely normal. The traders who become successful aren't the ones trying to get rich overnight. They're the ones who stay patient, follow proper risk management, keep learning, and think long term. If you treat trading like a real skill instead of gambling, then yes, it's absolutely possible to make consistent money over time. Question number two. How much money do you need to start? Now, let's talk about deposits because this is probably the question I get the most. If you only have around $20 to $30, that's completely fine. If your goal is simply to test the platform and understand how trading works, I wouldn't expect huge profits with this amount. And honestly, you shouldn't either. At this stage, you're paying for experience. You're learning how to place trades, how the market moves, and how to control your emotions. For complete beginners, that's actually a great place to start. If you have around $50 to $100, now things become much more interesting. You can already start trading more comfortably, follow signals properly, and actually have a realistic chance to grow your account over time. You are still keeping your risk relatively low, but now you have enough balance to start seeing meaningful progress if you stay disciplined. Once you reach $100 to $200, this is where I think trading starts feeling much more comfortable. You don't need to risk a huge percentage of your account on every trade anymore. You can follow proper risk management, stay patient, and still have the opportunity to build your balance steadily. Personally, I think this is one of the best starting ranges if you're serious about learning. Now, if your deposit is somewhere between $300 and $500, this is probably the most comfortable range for most traders. Why? Because your account gives you much more flexibility. You don't need to force trades or increase your risk just to see results. Good risk management becomes much easier, which means it's much harder to blow your account through emotional decisions. You can stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and still aim for very solid returns over time. And finally, if you are starting with $1,000 or more, you're immediately putting yourself in a much stronger position. At this level, you don't need aggressive risk to make meaningful profits. Even conservative trading can produce very good numbers because your account size is already working in your favor. That's why experienced traders usually focus on growing their capital rather than increasing their risk. The bigger the account, the easier it becomes to stay calm, follow proper money management, and let consistency do the work. So, if there is one thing I want you to remember after watching this video, is this. Don't worry about starting with the biggest deposits possible. Start with an amount you are comfortable with, an amount you can afford to learn with without putting unnecessary pressure on yourself. Focus on building experience first, profit second, because successful trading is not about getting lucky once. It's about making smart decisions over and over again. I'd love to hear your opinion. If you were starting today, what deposits would you personally feel most comfortable with? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos.